example, you want to be more compassionate, or you want to be more loving, or you want to be disciplined, you operate from that state as if you are already that, as if you are already disciplined, as if you are already compassionate, as if you are already loving, and you get to become that. Right, let's get it. Welcome to my channel. I am a coach. This video is a little bit different. Yes, I am reporting live from the floor, and that's one of the things that I wanted to get into in this video. So these are habits that I want to actively implement into my life in the next year. In the last couple of days, I've been doing a lot of reflection, let's say, how can we put it? I've been doing a lot of resting, active resting. I've been feeding my mind with positive things. I've been doing exactly what I want to do. And because of that, because I've given myself the time to reflect and to really tune into what I want, loads of ideas have been coming to me. The other day, I was doing my nails, which I did myself. Can we take a look? Hello, color. Yeah. I gave myself 2 whole days to do my nails. And as I was doing my nails, I let myself watch documentaries. One of them was Live to 100, The Secrets of the Blue Zones. For those of you who don't know, the blue zones are areas of the world where people live. There's a high concentration of people who live into their 100 years. So there's a lot of people who are like 102, 4, 5. I think the oldest person was about 107 that I saw in the documentary. But they're scattered around the globe. And this documentary was very interesting for me because I'm very health conscious, as you guys know. I prioritize my health, and it's so important to me. And as I was watching the documentary, I realized that my lifestyle is very sedentary. So I spend a lot of time sitting down in a chair on my computer, typing, studying, and I don't spend enough time outside doing things like walking or running. Even in recent weeks, I was saying I hate walking. When I was rehearsing about a month ago, I was telling everybody that I hate to walk. It's just so boring. And they were surprised because my legs, touch the moon and back. My legs are super long, and coming from South Sudan, we have a lot of people who are runners, and even in that area of Africa, there's a lot of running going on. Long distance running specifically. I realized that I had to change that because sitting is very bad for you. Sitting for 8 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours at a time on a chair in front of a desk is very, very bad. So that was about 3 days ago. And since then, I sit on the floor, I eat on the floor, I nap on the floor. The next step in my journey is getting myself a floor desk. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to allow these benefits to come into my life. They were getting up, squatting about 35 times a day. They're active lifestyles. They're in the garden. They were eating on the ground. Their knees were like, ooh, this is hard for me because of my knee injury, but they were doing this. They were like, I'm not sure, you can't see me, but they were doing this. And this is me throughout the day. I sit in various positions, and it's been helping this knee a lot. Injury that happened during BJJ about 6 weeks ago during a takedown. I was thrown to the ground. That was my mind, like this. I was thrown to the ground, and so I really hurt my ligament there. But sitting on the ground has so helped. The pain has reduced by about 50% because I'm constantly up and down. And now I have to get up, of course, with my hands. But in time, when this heals, I'll be getting up without any hands. I'll be sitting down without any hands. So if I think about how much strength that's going to give me, like the old people in the documentary, it will put me at a huge advantage in my later years. But if I spend 8 hours or less, I don't work that many hours on the computer, but if I spend significant hours sat in an uncomfortable position on a desk, it's not good for me. We all know it, it's not good. So that's the first change that's happening. The first habit that I'm implementing for the new year, I'm going to be operating from the ground. And I'm excited to welcome in all the benefits that that will bring. The second positive habit that I'm welcoming in is strictly focusing on the things that I desire, the things that I want, and not the things that I do not have. So, for example, I had a good conversation with my best friend this morning about our businesses and how hard it has been in recent weeks. And when you think about it, nothing positive can be created from a place of fear or anxiety or depression or self-criticism. It just doesn't happen. So when we look at the maps of consciousness, which is what we like to refer to from time to time, we know that we have to elevate to places like love or joy or courage. Courage, is that how you say it in an American accent? Courage, however you say it. We have to shift to courage because this is where we can create. This is where we can at least attempt to use our creativity, and we can welcome in higher powers to help us on our journey. And this is where we feel the most abundance. This is where we feel the most like ourselves. And this is where we feel the most peace. So why get in the way of allowing ourselves to feel that way by operating from these low energy frequencies? Did you see that? I just changed positions. Nice benefit of on the ground. Look at me changing again. Another benefit of this is it moves me to a place of gratitude. So I get to be grateful for the things that are coming into my life, the things that I believe actually in the present moment that I truly do have, rather than focusing on the things that frustrate me, the things that cause me uncertainty or cause me to feel down. I get to choose. I get to be in control of my emotions. And I know that thinking about the future, thinking about what I'm grateful for now, puts me in a really positive state. So why not extend that and make it my constant state, you know? And one of my favorite people, Dr. Wayne Dyer, rest in peace, he talks about this all the time. Becoming the thing that you desire in order to call it in. So whether it's the characteristics that you want, for example, you want to be more compassionate, or you want to be more loving, or you want to be disciplined, you operate from that state as if you are already that, as if you are already disciplined, as if you are already compassionate, as if you are already loving, and you get to become that. So it's not just about the physical things that we want to manifest and call in, but it's about the qualities that we need to connect with the people around us, to be good to the people around us, and to be good to ourselves as well. And lastly, the third thing that I'm doing is becoming my authentic self, living as my authentic self. And as you guys know, I've been through a big healing journey in the last year and a bit, and it's been so wonderful taking off the clothes, taking off the layers, becoming who I'm meant to be, not necessarily my best self. I don't think the aim is to become the best version of me, because that is something that feels too external and too far away from who I currently am. So my goal is to be more of myself, if that makes sense. I know it sounds a bit confusing and a bit like wishy-washy, but I just want to get to know myself more. I want to support myself more. I want to explore all that resides within and bring that to the surface, because I know that is the best of me. I am operating from a safe place, from a place of certainty and comfort, and also bliss and love and peace. So instead of searching for something that's external, how about I operate from within and see what happens? And to be honest, I've tried all the other ways, you know. I've tried becoming X, Y, or Z. But what if I focus inwards and let what's inside dictate what I can do on the outside? I mean, why not, you know? Overall, I expect that the consequences of the implementation of these habits means stronger relationships, a better sense of self, more self-love, more self-care, authenticity, and openness. I get to be receptive and open to the possibilities that I don't even know exist, you know? There is so much that happens when I don't just operate from a small place, but when I expand outwards, when we expand outwards and let our higher selves dictate our lives, let our higher selves help us navigate our existence so it is blissful, so that it is better. So it's worth keeping an open mind and seeing if you can implement some of these habits, these positive habits, into your new year as well. And that, stretchy lady, and that, fine friends, brings me to the end of this week's video. It was a bit improvised, a bit all over the place, but I'm happy to be sharing what I authentically feel in the moment. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment sections what you think, and perhaps if you're gonna implement some of these habits as well. As you guys know, I am an actress, so I think by the time we start the next video, which is next Thursday, next week sometime, well, mid next week, let's say, you will hear me in a different accent. I wonder if you can guess which accent it will be. But that will be completely new identity. I'm done with the American. It's been like 2.5 months. Wow. Well done. Well done. Gotta get a round of applause. 12 months, not 12 months, 2.5 months of speaking like this. So I'm ready to challenge myself and go for a new accent. So I wonder if you can guess which accent it will be. In the coming weeks, I'll be giving updates about these positive habits. And I think these are the habits that are gonna kind of govern the year, are gonna help me navigate the year, because I know so much will change, so much is changing, so much is shifting already for 2024, which I'm so excited about. And I want these 3 habits to be like the foundation of my year. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for staying until the very end. I am wishing you guys, I'm wishing you guys the best start to the new year. And I'm also wishing you for the most peaceful, magnetic, and beautiful finish to 2023. Until the next video, stay fine, stay fierce, and stay purposeful.